Have you ever heard the saying, if I believed the world were to end tomorrow, I would still plant a tree today? It's usually attributed to the reformer Martin Luther. Well, Martin Luther most likely didn't say this at all, but the question I want to ask is it a good saying anyway? Does it contain a biblical principle? When I was growing up in church, the choir used to sing the doxology Gloria Patri, which ended with the words, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen. I was always a bit confused by that last phrase, world without end, because the big theological discussion of the day was guessing when the world was going to end at Jesus' return. So, which is it? Does the world have an end, or is it the world without end? The way that we present the gospel often makes it sound like the world is going to end. We talk about getting to heaven, as if the destination of our souls is to leave the earth behind and be with the angels. Sometimes we even talk about salvation as a ticket to heaven and sing, "This world is not my home." Even English rugby supporters sing, "Swing low, sweet chariot, come for to carry me home." A gospel spiritual that reminds us of the way Elijah was whisked up to heaven in a fiery chariot. We need to remember that the goal of the Christian life is not to escape the world and go to heaven. The goal for the Christian is to be part of the church, the bride of Christ, that comes down out of heaven as a city. It is not for us to go to be with God. It is God who comes to dwell with us. We will reign with him in the renewed earth forever. We pray, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And remember, the most famous verse in the Bible begins with the words, God so loved the world. God is making all things new. So even though the earth is groaning at the moment in all kinds of ways, rather like labor pains, there's new life in store for us here. That's the vision of Isaiah and John's revelation. So the next time you hear the gospel presented as a ticket to heaven, remember that it is a return ticket back to the renewed earth. And then go and plant a tree.